Okay. Hey everybody. So this is gonna be a new night. It's gonna be a new beginning, let's say, because it's Spyro, a new beginning. I don't know. Let's pause that. Let's switch this. Let's get into it. Let's do it. Okay. So, Universal Interactive. What? Oh yeah, also the Sierra made this. No, but like, the studio that did like those point-and-click PC games. I was looking at the box for this earlier, and apparently that's like the case. Oh, well that doesn't seem right. Hopefully that's the only problem we run into, because I already did a lot of tweaking and bug fixing with this. I had to download many different versions of Dolphin to figure this out. But I did it. I'll get into it later. A new beginning, press start, let's go. So, a lot of people I know, from what I'm aware of, right, do not like the... Oh, is the audio alright for this? Yeah, long story short, this is a very different kind of Spyro than the first trilogy of platformers on the PlayStation.
The dragon of whom the prophecies foretold. But the Dark Master heard the prophecies as well. I should have hidden the eggs long before.
Oh, not the eggs.
I thought we were ready. I thought they were safe. Oh, how I was wrong.
Yeah, that's Gary Oldman, by the way. This game has like a very like weirdly high budget. Okay. I guess this guy's here too. Great. My cakes will burn! I feel like that... Wasn't that door already open before he breathed? I don't think he had to do that. Anyways. It can't be as bad as Portal. It came pretty close. So basically the problem that I was running into is that there was just like constantly a big blue block across like the top half of the window. And so I had to like get a version that like rendered without that. But if you go too far back, then the Pro Controller doesn't work, so I had to find like an in-between. Anyways, this is still going. That is some very purple water. That's like fluorescent.
May the ancestors look after you.
Why is he so stiff now?
May they look after us all.
I guess he was like kind of talking in narration before, so we didn't really get the chance to see that lip sync. Yeah, that don't look too good. Uh-oh. Oh. Ew. Yeah, like what the fuck? Sierra presents? If Sierra actually did like for real make like a proper point-and-click Spyro game, I'd be down with that. Oh, but it's a Chrome Studios production. I'm sure that was one of the logos that was like rapidly flickering, and I couldn't quite see what it was. Like, I get it's supposed to, like, the lighting is supposed to look golden, but I feel like they made that water a little too yellow to compensate. That don't look like warm water. Orange Crush River? Really, though? It's so bright! You see? Look at this, though! Starring Elijah Wood. And David Spade. Listen, it was a big deal at the time, I'm sure. And Gary Oldman as Ignitus.
Eventually, the egg came to rest in a distant swamp, where a family
Oh!
of dragonflies gathered
Ew!
around, wondering what magnificent creature could possibly
Oh, the
be.
creature!
They didn't have to.
There's like a lot going on at once here. This is like difficult. Elijah Wood is great. David Spade was never a big deal. Damn. That's cold.
What emerged from the egg frightened them at first, but finally amazed and astonished them.
Oh, frames?
9, 10.
Oh no, this seems alright. People also don't apparently like this Spyro design, but maybe it's just because this is the one that I always knew, but I don't think this is so bad. He's no Skylanders gremlin, that's for sure.
The young dragonfly who was born the same day. In fact,
Anyways, there's like narration going on here. Let me know if you need me to turn that up.
the more oddly matched
I might do that a little bit.
pair of brothers
Come on, at real David Spade, prove me wrong.
Catch me this time, purple boy.
There he is.
Spyro, he, like all of us, accepted the world into which he was born, believing he was one of them. A big purple one of them, true, but one of them, nonetheless.
It's slightly quiet. Yeah, I'll turn it up a little more. Okay, 25%. Use the C-stick to move the camera to find sparks? Oh boy. I do remember the beginning of this game being very like tutorial heavy, so... Oh boy, can't wait.
I see you, my little glowing friend.
Seeing and catching are two different things, a big
Ew! Okay. I do not like how that
Yeah,
looks.
you better run.
Spyro's pretty cute though. If a little unemotive. Press and hold A to jump. Oh, you can like... Right, there's like a glide you can do. Okay. So there's definitely like still platforming elements in this game, but it's definitely not like as that, as I'm sure we'll see soon enough. Why do the fireflies look like manlets? I don't know what they look like.
Little Spyro, you can't fly?
He looks 2000s, that's what he looks.
Too bad.
You're toast when I catch you.
He looks like... he looks just like a non-stop DreamWorks face. No matter what face he makes, it counts as a DreamWorks face.
Ah, must be tough to lose all the time. Ah! All right, let me out of here, you overgrown fungus.
Oh.
Spyro, seriously, let me a hand here, will you?
Yeah, David, would you mind just covering your mouth with your hand for a quick second? You're supposed to be inside of a creature.
Spyro, whack it. Do something.
Okay, you got it.
Buddy, my wings are getting moldy.
This whole game's moldy. Frogweed! Ew!
Ugh. Now I smell almost as bad as you do. And that's pretty bad. See you later, sucker.
So much for gratitude.
See, look, it says frogweed! Pepe, is that you? Jesus Christ, okay, good to know. Yeah, so that's like a big thing in this game. Combat. This game is actually, I can't fucking talk. What the hell was I about to say? I had a fucking stroke right there. Little... I'm somewhere between... what's the fucking phrase I'm trying to think of here? Like... sorry, this game's gotta take a backseat. What's the phrase that I'm thinking of? It's like, little do you know, but like when addressing a group of people, like few know, few would know, not many would know. There's like a specific fucking arrangement of those words. That is what I'm trying to say, but I forget what it is. Anyways, Spyro's a fucking beast of destruction. Little do they know, I'm a goddamn idiot. Yeah, little do they know
Catch up or give
that
up,
this
catch
game
up.
was actually created by... Do I have to smash this too? Press A XXX to perform a triple tail whip to break through this snake. Is this a snake? I guess it's a snake. I'm sorry, Noodle. Wow.
Where's that little gnat gone now?
I like his little crooked mouth, it's very cute.
Purple thing around here, I seem to have lost mine.
I can't believe these enemies are called fucking frogweed. Sorry, I'm still trying to think of the second half of what I was trying to say there. Ew. Yeah, okay. So how are you guys doing tonight in the meantime, while I try to recover from the... from the stroke I just had? I just like completely derailed my train of thought, and rather than moving on, I'm desperately trying to cling on to what was there.
You know, this is getting a little...
It was a funny joke!
Sparks!
Also baboons. The bad guys in this game are monkeys.
Miserable coward, let me go!
Jesus Christ, the audio mixing here. Oh. That is a great... Okay. Music. This is considered quiet? Jesus. Let's get some subtitles on. Let's... Slow motion chants? Yeah, I might turn the music down a little bit more. Wow, you can just have dead silence. Wow. Listen, at least this game gives you options. Sonic Adventure 2 didn't give you that luxury. Anyways, little do many viewers know, this game is actually produced by Hideki Kamiya, and it was actually a prototype. It originally started as a prototype for the first Bayonetta. That was the thing I was trying to say. Did you like it? Was the wait worth it? Anyway, so if you'll take a look to the top right, one thing that I also remember about this game is that the names are like kind of randomly generated. Press X to knock away dynamite. But I need to knock it up at him, don't I? Of course I can knock it away, but I would like to knock it up. But yeah, there's like Pev Muffin, Blacklock, Unifex, Battle Raven, Nimrod, Mad Singer. Pretty much every single one of these copy-pasted enemies has like a unique name. Dol Gashmon, Ritter Great Bard, Tristle Charlespell. It's a lot. Okay, so can I like handle this dynamite or... Oh, he's still going.
Let me out of here and fight me like a... thing, whatever you are. Pathetic wretch.
I've had about enough of you.
Sparks, look out! No!
Truly, Elijah Wood's best work. No, this was not a prototype for Bayonetta. That was the joke. Anyways, I discovered fire, I guess. And now this dude's just leaving? Yeah, okay. It's a very dainty walk cycle, but... Yeah, so my fire blast. So I can still breathe fire, so that's good to know. Or rather, I just learned? How young is Spyro in this scenario? Is this what he looked like coming straight out of the egg, or was there like a baby Spyro that we missed? Wasn't quite... Gary Oldman wasn't quite clear on that. Oh, these guys are still coming. Chook Car Earth Shooter. I believed it, to be honest. It's kind of like how a Resident Evil project became Devil May Cry. Yeah, well, I don't think... the ties between Capcom and Platinum are quite the same as the ties between Sierra and
Get me out of here,
whatever.
Spyro. I think my wings are singed.
Is he still like holding his heart over his mouth to try to sound muffled even though he's just in a cage now?
Touch me, dude. Wait. You breathe fire! So I'm just about ready to blow the top off that place and kick that guy's booty when Spyro let loose
Booty.
some serious flame, dude. No joke. Flames from the mouth.
Well, I was just trying to help.
No, some help. You nearly turned me to ashes, dude. Mom, Dad, you should have seen him. He came out breathing fire. All right, I tell you, crazy.
Whoa!
Believe me.
Did you see the face on that father?
It's true, Dad. I swear. I just got real mad, opened my mouth, and whoosh, Flame City.
It's not that, Spyro. I believe you both. It's just that your mother and I knew this day would come.
What day?
The day...
Oh, it's time to teach you about the dragons and the dragonflies, Spyro.
So that was the night that Spyro learned he wasn't a dragonfly after all, but in fact an exile from an unknown distant land.
So, you mean I'm not your real son?
You are our real son. It's just that you came
This
from
looks
somewhere
especially
far
DreamWorksy,
away,
but the
where
faces are like very, very static, so it's like very creepy.
To always pay the price.
It wasn't
Like, Spyro isn't super expressive either, but his face like moves more. I don't know.
Find his home.
That's scary.
So that's it, huh? Leaving Sparks behind the old homestead? Not a care in the world. Don't look back.
This is your home, Sparks. but I just found out that my home is out there somewhere, and I've got to find it. Besides, I'm not leaving you behind. I'm just leaving you where you belong.
Well, I thought I belonged with you, because I'm always with you. But I guess I was wrong, huh? I'm sure I'm wrong on a lot of things. You know what? You're right, I'm wrong.
Don't worry about him, Spyro. You know how hot-headed he can be. You'll see him when you get back. Now, son, keep your head up, your nose clean, and use that breath of yours wisely. All gifts.
I hate these close-ups. They look so scary.
Preaching, Spyro. Just be yourself. It's all
Sorry,
you
I'm
have to
just,
do.
there's a lot of cutscenes in the beginning of the game, so I'm just trying to give them like the time that they need, quote unquote, the time that they quote unquote need.
So, hard as it was, Spyro left the only family he had ever known and journeyed on to where he did not know.
I join into this, and it's all awful. Oh yeah, I mean that's kind of what's interesting to me about revisiting this game is that, at least with the other ones that I've kind of revisited as far as stuff that I grew up with, it's like, well, it's definitely aged, but it's still like not as good. But I really don't know. I can't make heads or tails which way this is gonna go, because I know lots of Spyro heads don't like this. But as somebody who doesn't have that pre-existing notion of what a Spyro game should be, I wonder what. That's a very good terrified Spyro face, by the way. I'm really interested to see if I even still like it. But yeah, hey Exporter, welcome to the stream. We started not too long ago, so you've really just been missing a bunch of David Spade wisecracking and Gary Oldman mumbling. Also frogweed, but it's never too late for frogweed. You know, speaking of Bayonetta comparisons, there actually is, if I recall correctly, a pretty like in-depth combo system to this game, but not dissimilar to Bayonetta. You're probably going to see nothing but, you know, just X, 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 X. At least they didn't try to make him look like an edgelord. I mean, that's the thing. I think in like the hierarchy of Spyro designs, I think the one that... Yeah, there's like a remake coming out soon, isn't there? I might try that. Maybe that'll be my experience with the trilogy when it comes to Switch. I think that would be, or if it comes to Switch, I think that would be a good opportunity. But, this Spyro is like, he's not the best. Guys, he does a little trot. Never mind, he's the best. He does a little trot. Oh, he's so cute. But yeah, I was about to say this looks suspicious. Hazel Talon, Spring Hand. Whoa, Spring! Oh, this is some good sound design. Oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, there's a lot of that in this game, so be prepared for a lot of repetitive combat. Footroot, Honey Maple. Whoa! Holy shit! Dude! Spyro just activated Witch Time! This is Bayonetta, oh my god. But yeah, I think we can all agree that Skylander's Spyro is worst Spyro, as I was saying.
Spyro. So, me and the old man were chatting, and this whole belonging thing, you know, came up, and we decided that best friends belong together. Even if one of them is purple and does have some weight issues.
Weight issues, huh? Well, at least I've never been turned into a lantern.
Oh,
Biting.
Lantern schmantern.
Biting
What's
banter.
out there?
That's such a cute little trot. I love the sound effects these dudes make. All two of them. Skylander Spyro is trying way hard to be cool. Hey kids, you want to be cool? Just take somebody's cell phone and then take pictures of your asshole with it. And before you say, Griffin, what on earth are you talking about? You're crazy. That is an actual thing that happened in the Skylanders show. There's a very famous tweet, it's like a screen cap of the scene where Spyro takes a picture of his asshole and then sends it to somebody. Also, I guess Skylanders have cell phones. I guess that's just a part of the canon that's just established. I feel like that's the more shocking thing, honestly. What on earth are you talking about? You guys haven't seen this? Oh, hold on. Can't believe you guys are about to make me look up Spyro's asshole. No, I'm telling the truth! Okay, well now I have to find this. Lest my reputation be tarnished and not Spyro's. Spyro Skylander's asshole. Oh, well there's Crash Bandicoot. It turns out there's a lot of Spyro scenes, unfortunately. But there's one where he takes a picture of his asshole and he texts it to somebody. I am not lying. Maybe asshole is the wrong term. Cell phone. Okay. What's here? Well, right now I'm not finding any results on YouTube, but I know I found it on Twitter, which unfortunately means I'm now gonna have to do a regular search on a search engine for Spyro Skylander's asshole, and I believe we're perhaps going to see the specific images. Yep, the top hit is a Fur Affinity link. Oh, Spyro's Little Harem, Chapter 6 on archiveofourown.org. Oh boy, yeah, okay. Safe search is definitely off. Oh. Maybe I'll do, it was like a Twitter thing, so maybe I'll like do it on Twitter. I just joined and you're looking up assholes. Well, if you are getting here just now, I brought up a scene from the Skylanders Academy cartoon where Spyro takes a picture of his asshole with a cell phone and then sends it to somebody, and nobody believes me, and now I have to prove it. Spyro Skylanders asshole. 20 minutes in and we've all gone to hell. Well, listen, at least be grateful, or should I say grateful, that I'm not making any grapefruit noises. Oh, I found it! You told me I was lying. Unfortunately, you know, this is only very briefly a moment of victory because now we're all about to see the proof right here. And I think we can all share the expression of this dragon to the left. But look! There he is! He's giving these cadets a little memento. God, look at this design. Look at what they did to him. And look at what he did to that camera. So does that mean that he does have an asshole? Because it is, like, fully illuminated. Did they have something to censor? Did they have something to hide? Did they, This is Season 1, Episode 1? It's also a Netflix original? Who knew? Anyways. Yeah. This is actually gonna be just the thumbnail now. Let's get this the hell out of here and get back into the game. But at the very least, you guys believe me now. It's okay, guys. Just try to ignore what you just saw, and instead focus on what you're hearing amongst this, you know, this mess of monkey noises. Just, you know, Elijah Wood's soothing voice, Gary Oldman's soothing voice, and David Spade's soothing voice. Dear a Wolfbreaker. Yeah, so pretty much the way the combat in this game, or at least the enemies in this game work, is that there's like some other types, but the main enemies that you'll be fighting here are like these monkey grunts, and there's like, I believe, 3 tiers of them. There's like these little baby boys, and then those larger ones are actually the medium ones, and then there's like a 3rd tier of like an even larger monkey that we've yet to see. Rena Battle Eater. Incredible. I wonder how much development time went into that naming system. What am I looking? Are there more monkeys? Monkey! I guess there is. Wow. Bayonetta's aerial game really is OP. No, I don't believe that's official. That was something from... Oh, who's this lad? Okay, well I don't remember this enemy type, that's for sure. You can strafe around enemies by... Oh. That's a little clunky, but okay. Zelda, it is not. Yeah, I gotta like actually watch my health here. These guys actually hit, although Aerial does seem to negate that. Oh, they just kind of slink into the ground. Can I go through here yet? Oh yeah, they were the ones that burst through. Okay. So I gotta do a jump. I gotta do a jump flap, and then there we go. The Devil Seer. The Dance Dash. Yo, Dance Dash Revolution. Good slime noises in this game. I still have this image of Spyro's asshole on my monitor. It's not on OBS anymore, but it's still there, and I would like to no longer look at it, please. Okay. Man, this game is nothing like the originals. They didn't even put Spyro's asshole in it. 0 out of 10. Childhood ruined. Spyro has a very good scared face here.
Breathe, Sparks, old boy. Go to your happy place.
No place is happy with David Spade.
I have no idea, but I'm going this way, far from it.
Which brings us to the moment that Spyro's journey really began.
Oh,
When he and I
it's really
finally
starting now? Okay, I'll just cut out everything that came up till here.
the whole
Oh, hello.
long
I guess he's just here.
And I thought you were a big one. Goodness.
You're alive. But it's too late. Too late.
Too late for what? Who are you? Do you know me? Where do I come from? What are you? What are we? What am
Is it
I?
offending anyone's childhood by saying the writing in this is just awful? No, I think I agree. I think the David Spade stuff drags down more than it
Just said
helps.
it was my job to protect you. It was my job to protect all of you.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like if you was like subtracted the David Spade stuff, just like all of the dialogue from that character. Also, this is important lore that's going on. I think it would just be like, you know, it wouldn't be outstanding, but it would be like just okay, you know. But I feel like the presence of this creepy little dragonfly here is like maybe it brings it down to like a bad level rather than just an okay one. I'll draw you a detailed picture of Spyro's asshole if you stream with a family member next time.
Can you take me? Can I see it? Where I came from, I mean?
No.
No.
The forces occupy the temple now. What state it's in.
How long has it been?
After they
Was that
came,
established or not? I might have been talking over it.
Who is they? And why did they come for me?
Because the
I feel like most
provinces spoke of the purple
non-CRPG...
dragon.
What's a
The
CRPG?
dragon
Crappy
lives
RPG?
every
Writing in games
time
isn't pretty bad up until recently.
You.
Ew.
Ew. Does that mean him? Oh, wait. This guy, Spyro, some special once-in-a-purple thing? I think you might mix that one up. Whoa, that's a little... bit of a stretch. I've heard some doozies in my day, but that takes the cake.
Spyro, is it? Well, Spyro, I assure you that I'm telling you the truth.
At least the dragons don't look as bad as the dragonflies.
Intent on destroying the eggs and
Like, I
killing
don't know,
the
this Gary
rest of
Oldman dude looks pretty
us. They
alright.
nearly succeeded. And then they lay siege to the other islands. We were at war.
Oh, that was bright. Even without the David Spade stuff, it's just a really basic, mildly edgy cartoon wannabe movie story.
Brutal clashes with the armies of the
Oh,
Dark
you don't say?
Master
The Dark Master?
intent on preventing
Yeah,
the
there was like a
purposes
yellow dragon who
of
showed up for like a split second too. He's like, the Dark Ones have come! The Dark Ones have come!
Guardians and I
Wonder what he's up to these days.
valiant forces into battle after battle against our ruthless mercenaries.
That's why the original games didn't focus on story.
And when we were beginning to turn the
Again, I can't like compare these to the original games because...
came,
Oh, I think this might be pre-rendered, but in... Whoa!
Cinder was
Something's going on here!
monstrous, horrific, ferocious, a black dragon that fills the skies with terror. An unstoppable force.
CRPG equals computer RPG.
yeah, you have
CRPG
me
usually means
ferocious.
games that are like
Listen,
TTRPGs, but
Sounds
on
like that
computer, like
thing that
Neverwinter
was
and Fallout
chasing
1 and
us,
2.
Spyro.
Yeah, the originals had like some goblin guy who just froze all the dragons and Spyro was like, I'm gonna torch him. Angry eyebrows but with smiley face.
Like so many ripe grapes from a vine.
Ripe grapes from a vine.
Our cause is lost. Only I ignite us.
Yeah, I think once the whole slideshow thing kicked in, this
Cinder now
scene with
rules all
Spyro and
by sitting
Ignatius or
wondering
whatever
what
is like a pre-rendered thing, because I'm seeing like a lot of artifacts here.
might have done.
Anyways, story, huh? Yeah, now this is in engine again.
Fun. I want to hang out with this guy.
Yeah, why have you given up? I just find out that I'm this special dragon, and you tell me all is lost? That I have no home or family left? I've come way too far to give up now.
You're
I
like
wanna
20
see where I
minutes.
come
Just
from.
a couple blocks over,
Baby
Spyro.
boy, were you not listening to this guy? He's talking about flying dragons and war and horrible. This is bad.
Thanks for the
all right? I
summary,
don't know
David
if we're
Spade.
hearing the
I
same thing.
wasn't aware. I wasn't paying attention.
It's not as simple as that. It's true the prophecies spoke of the purple dragon destined to put his stamp on this age, but the prophecies didn't foretell the devastation that surrounds us now.
Maybe you're right, but I'm willing to try. I want to take the first step.
You're actually gonna go along with this lunatic.
Very well then. We'll go. You deserve to see your beginning before it all ends.
Am I the only one sane here? He's telling us we're doomed, all right? That's
This
when
is
I go,
infuriating. It is like, it feels like, okay, maybe get a bit of a move on here. Poorly paced is how I would put it. So far, at least. Why is it trying so hard to be cinematic? He's a cartoon dragon. I think I like the setting that they were going for, where it's like maybe a little more serious, but see, look at this. Big Trot and Little Trot. But maybe again that's just because I'm not familiar with like what the tone was in the original trilogy, so
What other two statues?
from what I'm aware it's a little goofier than this, to say the
Two
least.
statues just like these. When all four statues are positioned correctly, the door opens.
Yeah, good. I was never good at geometry, so what do you want us to do?
Spyro, I need you to get in
Guys, I've got some bad news for you.
place.
I slightly exhaled out of my nose when David Spade made that quip.
That animals
I'm
use to
sorry, I'm a
access the
fraud.
caves. Find it and use it.
Because cutscenes are what all the big games had at the time. True. I mean, at least they're getting their money's worth out of this voice cast, that's for sure. Find the small cave used by animals and smash it open. Oh, the small cave used by animals, of course. This one? Oh, Jesus, I'll take that as a yes. I guess he has a ground pound? He made a math joke. Listen, leave him alone! I can't believe I'm defending him now. Yeah, okay, Sentinel, cedar leg. I can't believe Spyro can do witch time. I guess that's what this option was. Slow motion chants. Interesting. Level up. Fire blast of the blazing skies. Scorch the bad guys with a fuller, hotter breath that won't fizzle out. Press and hold A to upgrade this breath. Oh, I don't think it can upgrade this breath. Fraud confirmed. Small Elm, Wild Beard. Well, I guess I'll go up. I don't think there's really any, like, necessary thing that required me to beat these guys, so it's probably just, I'll just go past them. I think it's kind of a waste.
Well, look at that.
Oh, he's talking in-game now? No subtitles, though, so it's great. What's cool about the Spyro remakes is that
Hey,
Insomniac is working on it,
right?
too, the
Go
original devs. I thought it was, somebody else. Oh my god. There's definitely, like, a lot of that one sound effect overlapping itself all in the same frame, and it's causing it to be, like, much louder than it needs to be. Or just bad audio mixing, but that's what it sounds like to me. Yeah, okay, Hazel Fury, Fall Bone. The camera's also a little bit weird in this game, too. Maybe it's just because I'm not using it or trying to control it like Sonic Adventure 1, but feels like it requires a little more manual input than you would expect it to, I guess. Oh yeah, if you play Dark Souls, I got you if you get lost. I know that game very well and just replayed it. Oh, that's not what this is? Oh, I was mistaken. Alright, can these guys... Listen, I'm just here for the statues. The sequels to this have a lot of puzzle platforming. Yeah, so this is like the first in a trilogy of reboots. Or I guess just a reboot trilogy. They didn't reboot it 3 times, there were just 3 different. Anyways, but there are 2 sequels to this. There's the Eternal Night, which is for the Wii. It has largely the same art style as this, maybe even just the same assets. And then there's Dawn of the Dragon, which they shook it up even more, let's say. Like, at least it still like kind of looks cartoony, but the whole like serious tone that they went for in this game, it's like cranked up to 11 in that third one, you know? And the visual design definitely reflects that. They like redesigned Spyro again, and he looks like older.
Little insects, my tail section.
My ass.
The past is prelude tomorrow, a dim promise. Allow us entrance, do not reject us.
Are you making that up?
It should open for us. There is a disturbance.
Alexa,
Seems
open
my
door.
fears have been realized.
Alexa, open door.
Desecrated the interior as well.
Oh, not the
Yes, we'll have to
interior.
open it the old-fashioned way. Make your way through the connecting rooms, restoring every statue you can find.
The old-fashioned way. Let me check the Alexa app.
You want my help? Very well. Hop up.
The old guy's coming to life.
I guess he's like supposed to sound like this, but to me it just sounds like Gary Oldman's like, yeah, okay, hop up, whatever, okay, yeah,
Careful,
yeah.
Spyro. Cinder's forces are surely on their way.
Oh, great.
Just realized that thing is a dragonfly. I thought it was a fairy with a huge penis. Look at that thing wiggle.
Hey, Spyro, what was that about?
I don't really know. I just felt like I had to hit it. And when I did, the power of 1,000 suns surged through my body.
Oh, Jesus.
Right. Yeah, okay.
Femi, put that emote away right now.
You know, I'm gonna stop bugging you. We really need to get 8 hours.
Thank you,
And I
David
said
Spade.
nothing. Let's go.
Man, and you think David Spade talking to me all the time would put me to sleep easier. Monkey. Oh boy, yeah, I gotta watch out for this dynamite here. Gun bait. You broke a box. I hate this. You broke a box and I had a cutscene for it. I was gonna comment on that too, but I was trying to think to myself whether or not it was necessary. But I guess you decided to make it so it's... So let's see, how many more of these heads do I gotta move here? How many more heads do I gotta turn? That's a better emote, Femi. Thank you. Shoot leg, Greenthorn. Don't let him anywhere near gunbait, I guess. Also, I forgot I can breathe fire. That's a thing I can do too. Did I make like a puzzle solved noise? Zelda, this is not. And what if just every time you broke one of these things, it had a different cutscene for every single one? I think that would be good. That's where the immersion comes in, really. Oh! Was I think the cutscene triggered on its own, but I think breathing fire triggered it? I can't tell, I don't know. It also really bothers me that Spyro has like no personality, so it's basically David Spade bullying a sack of sand. I don't know, I'm too much of a thought for Elijah Wood's voice to care, but you're right.
These are spirit gems. A gift from the ancestors.
Oh, I kind of broke like a dozen of them.
Speaks across generations. A gift that empowers you.
Well, Mary Sue's were also a popular character archetype from this era. You say that as if they aren't now.
I feel more powerful already.
The new Star Wars is ruining manhood. Too many Mary Sues. Please understand this is not what I mean. I can't skip this dialogue box, I guess I'll read it. Smash the gem clumps. Collecting blue gems will increase your spirit energy used to upgrade your breaths throughout the level up upgrade screen on the pause menu. Okay, so I guess that's the thing that I was looking at. Yeah, there's like some gems, I guess. Oh, another cutscene. Great.
You hear that?
What is it?
Exactly what I feared.
The audio
Look,
mixing.
Spyro. Perhaps we should turn back.
What? After coming this far?
If this door is closed, it means there are intruders behind. It's how the temple protects itself.
Oh, it's just this door that does that?
Well, does it?
So, what are you saying?
The secret lore is that the streamer himself is just a Mary Sue.
The only way the door
It's true, my depression stat is
Don't
maxed.
say it.
Is if the intruders are kicked out of there.
Didn't I just say don't say it?
Okay, David. You got on my good side for like a split second, but you're back on my shit list now. Try to find a way to break through the wall. Oh, don't you gotta just knock these things over? It just ends up fucking crushing the old dragon instead. Spyro, what have you done? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to, I'm sorry! You killed me! Good. Monkey. Uh-oh. This stream has been like the exact opposite with just oh, nice positivity stream. This stream has just been the exact opposite with constantly hating on. Oh, listen, this is not my fault. This is chat's doing. I think there are decent criticisms to bring up with this game, but I'm still interested in seeing where it goes, I guess. I'm still playing it, aren't I? If I recall correctly, this game is pretty short anyway, so... Like, we're already halfway through, like, the first area, and I believe that there's only, like, 4 or 5, so... That's a very good slow-mo effect for this era. Oh, is this, like, the big lad now? Griffin is wise to skim over my posts. I think the reason this is bothering me so much is because it's really close to Pac-Man World 3 in some ways. It's, don't you say this, but worse when Pac-Man World 3 was barely passing with some of its choices anyways. This reminds me of Pac-Man World 3. Hey Griffin, have you played Pac-Man World 3? Hello everyone, I'm It, President of Twitch. Have you heard of Pac-Man World 3? Anyways, this guy is Erelelis Earth Shooter. I'm not even kidding, it's straight up like exactly mirroring. Oh, Pac-Man World 3 also had the cast of Elijah Wood, David Spade, and Gary Oldman. Oh shit, is this gonna be like some Breath of the Wild? Also, listen to this music. Oh, that's a cute animation. This game is like very... Its production values and everything but the gameplay were very, very high. He's not wrong, really. Pac-Man World 3 added combat exactly like this and everything. Oh, rest in peace, Armaludo, Silver Chaos. And Embryo Ashbat. Sounds like generic fantasy music to me. Oh, I'm just surprised that it's like orchestrated. That's all. Like, you think it would be like a MIDI or something like that? But this is like, wow, okay. I don't know. Considering the time that this game came out, that's a pretty rare thing to see. So what exactly did I accomplish back there? Oh, I kicked the intruders out, I guess? Or did I? Oh no, they're gonna get my dad! Oh shit.
Well, Ignitus,
Well, Ignitus, when did these dudes talk? I think they actually already talked earlier, but...
Until now.
Until now?
Stand back, Spyro, and let me show you what a dragon trained in the ancient ways can do.
Next, you should play I'm Not Reading That No Life.
Whoa, big guy's got some moves.
I like that I'm just watching someone else fight these guys rather than fighting them myself. But considering how repetitive the combat gets, I'm not sure if that's even, like, worse. Also, I hate this because it's literally just you going in a giant circle leading back to your dead dragon. Ow! Loud.
Are you okay, Ignitus?
Yes. As I get older, it takes longer to recover.
You mean like when he
You're
fox?
incredible, Ignitus. Can you show me how to do that?
Patience, young dragon. So
Hey, would you mind if I pick up these gems over there? They're kind of gonna despawn if we leave them alone too long.
Now, you must fight.
No, now I must pick up the gems. No, Spyro, turn around! Really? I just can't pick those up? Great. Not the strong Victor. Yeah, I'm not the strong Victor either. See, thank you, Sir Kaboom. There would have to be a husband patch for it. Yep, so this is pretty much all the game is. Buckle up for several more streams of this. Kako Haifa lost touch. I think this game lost its touch. Is it gonna force me? Oh, he's like limping now. Aww. To be fair though, this is still like the tutorial. Like, if I recall correctly, what comes up next is like this big tutorial chamber, and you gotta like do a bunch of
If
moves.
Cinder's forces were here, there would certainly be more of them in the temple.
Oh, good.
If it's got Keaton, he'd probably be willing to be banned to stream it once.
Wonderful, now he's getting cocky.
There have been a couple of visual novels that I've considered playing, but then you know what I mean? I would have to do it in a way where it's like I just stream for 2 hours to an audience of nobody, and then censor it in post and just put the VOD up on YouTube. But I don't know. That's like a lot of work. I liked it better when you played Fortnite! Don't say that. You can't say that. Okay, never mind. This game's great. Finally. Okay, okay. Good for you, game. You got me. You did it. Wow. I'm really not liking these versions of the fairies. I mean, this again, for like what, the 18th time? This is the thing. I haven't played the original Spyro trilogy, so this is all I know. I mean, that's not to say that I think these look good, but I just don't have really like a very good measure. Like, I have nothing to compare it against. So I've never known a world where Spyro fairies have looked good. They've always been voiced by David Spade, or in the case of the second game, Billy West. I don't know. They've always been like this. So does your cold worm. I'm pretty sure though in this area that we're going to, it's actually going to teach us a little bit more about the combat. So what am I waiting for here? I've got to wait for him to limp into the room like a sad dog. Listen to the little plap 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 of his feet on the ground. He go plap plap. Oh my god. Can you... Now that's this game in a nutshell. Can he even fit through that? It had to like fade to black so we could fit through, or not. Oh, yes it did. I guess we'll never know how we got through the door. This feels like they wanted to make a direct-to-DVD movie, but had to make a tie-in game for it, but then forgot to make the movie. Yeah, this expression Spyro's making right now is him realizing the fate of his franchise. There's no games anymore. What are video games? Wow.
What happened here?
This is what Cinder has done. Put all the islands under her iron rule.
I wanted to see where I came from, but I didn't know it was going to be like this.
What exactly am I supposed to be looking at right now? Is it just because it's like all brown? I guess the other area was a bit more green.
Home, Spyro.
I think it's supposed to be burnt. I can't tell. It just looks like everything else. Just grimy and mucky.
What's rightfully ours.
What do you mean?
I mean that my time for heroics is past. But with your help, we might be able to beat Cinder.
I can't, Ignitus.
It infuriates me that you could tell the animations are just set to basic tween between looking points. It's so choppy and weird. Are you not familiar with the Xenoblade series? Because that would infuriate you. It's essentially 100 hours of that with like a couple of good cutscenes that are hand animated in there. But yeah.
Now it's time.
Have you really never seen a game that does that? I feel like that's not like a super uncommon thing for games to do. It certainly isn't a unique thing about this game.
But I'll try.
Oh. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Good. That's all I can ask. Now come with me. I have something for you.
And then he crawls over to the door for another 30 seconds.
The style.
This one is a gregarious to me for some reason. A gregarious. I never tried to say that word out loud before, and it's proving difficult.
Not bad, considering you haven't been taught anything about what it means to be a dragon.
Oh, what it means, of course.
And if you're going to have a chance against Cinder...
It reminds me of Roblox. Now, come on. I wouldn't say it's that bad.
Oh good, school.
Unlike any school you've ever known, young friend. Now, it's time to unleash the true dragon within you. Each of the Guardians...
Oh boy, okay, I'll just set the controller down and let this kind of do its own thing then, huh?
I, as you may have surmised, am master of fire.
Fire!
Pay attention, and you may be someday too. Let's begin. You seem to have learned the ability to breathe fire.
Oh my god, yeah, I'm like slamming my head against the desk here. This is like...
But
Oh.
now let's see if you can master it.
They didn't have to make the entire first area a tutorial, I don't know. Okay, so press and hold B to burn the attacking dummies with your fire blast. Oh god, that's a little bit cursed, but okay. Did I do it? Come on, did I do it right? So I actually have to like fully burn these boys. Yeah, okay.
Very good, young Spyro.
Did you know Fortnite is a copy of Yo, they just ripped off Minecraft. Do I have to like walk back to him? Oh my god.
If you can chase them down
This is
with
painful.
fire breath.
Chase after the dummies, then press and hold B to burn the dummies with your fire blast when they are in range. Defeat all. Is that not what I just did? Before the time limit expires. But this is what I just did. I do not understand. Also, I think I have unlimited fire in here from the looks of my gauge. Can I like please maybe? Also, what do you mean before the time runs out? There's no like on-screen timer or anything. I want to like pick up all these gems before I finish off the last one though, because I'm worried they're gonna... Maybe they don't despawn, because you do have to walk back to him before ending the challenge, so maybe it does intentionally give you time to pick everything up.
Now you awaken my hopes once more.
Yeah, okay. Okay, JPEG of Gary Oldman.
Spyro, you must learn that there is a time and a place for everything.
Press and hold X to knock the dummy up into the air. See, this is where the Bayonetta shit comes in.
Well done. Your training is just getting started.
Over here.
Is it? Oh, right. Even David Spade's like, over here!
Knocking enemies up into the air allows many...
Oh, press and hold X to knock the dummy into the air, followed by A, X, X, X. Oh, but that's what I just did. Yeah, okay. Okay, okay.
Awesome.
This way, oh Mauve one.
Excuse me? I am here. I am this way.
How well you can improvise with your abilities.
Press A to jump up, then at the peak of your jump, press R to horn dive each of the dummies. Sorry, horn dive? Oh, I see. Is that like a ground pound, or is it like kind of the... Yeah, so it's like the cat pounce in 3D World. I wasn't quite sure if I was gonna go straight down or kind of at a diagonal angle.
You did it!
Are you going to stream Smash Ultimate when it comes out? Oh, absolutely! Day one, dude.
Spyro, come here.
Spyro, come here.
Let's continue.
Like, I'm liking this now, but like in an embarrassing way. Press X, 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 X to melee the dummy 3 times and knock it up into the air, then press... Oh my god. That's the button combo I've been doing all this time, though.
That's it! That's it!
I like how these characters are being, like, really enthusiastic,
Let's
but
try
only in, like, with, like, enormous 30 to 40 second pauses of silence in between. Knock it into the air, then AR. Oh my god, okay. Okay, okay! It all started when Sparks, Ignatius, and I went to the Dragon World.
Over here.
Conserve your energy. And
Press
strike
X,
when
X,
the
X,
enemy
X to melee the dummy 3 times and knock it up into the air, followed by AR to jump up and knock... Is that not what I just did? Oh no, I think I held X, but then this is X, 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 X. I feel like it's introducing a couple of unnecessary modifiers here. I don't have to do, like... I shouldn't have to do, rather, like, literally every possible combination of these moves. I understand the basics, let's move on.
An off-balanced enemy can be very useful.
Press and hold X to knock a dummy up into the air, followed by AR to... God, repeat this 5 times?! Oh, I see. Now you have to, like, knock it into an enemy behind, I think. Oh, I guess that worked, I think. I have to hold X, of course. Yeah, that's tough to aim, I don't know. Oh boy, and it's timed? Great. He can't reach! I guess he will now. Jesus. I guess there's kind of an L targeting system to slightly help you line it up, but it really doesn't work that well. It's a little finicky. Oh, thank you, Stray Hydra bot. Uh-oh. Is this number 5, though? Wait! Phew.
Now you're ready to proceed.
Oh, now I'm ready, of course.
Spyro, come here.
Let's
Spyro, come
see
here.
if you can successfully knock an enemy
Knock
back
the
into
dummy into the air, then knock it away into the group of smaller dummies. Oh, okay. This targeting system, please. Oh, close enough, I guess.
Succeeded. But you're far from done yet.
Oh, am I? I'm far from done?
Come over here.
Spyro,
Oh.
you have made tremendous strides in your ability to
And I thought the
harness
pacing was slow before.
But now I will teach you.
Stay behind the elemental wall and press Y to throw a fireball to smash this. So you can tap Y to throw that. Okay.
Ah, I knew you had it in you, Spyro.
This is
Over
what?
here.
Now let's mix it up a little.
Oh, now let's mix it up. Stay behind the elemental wall and press AAY to double jump and throw a fireball further than usual. Oh my god. This is so unnecessary. So do I just have to get this dude in the back then, or... Because if I have to take out like this whole group with just that move, that's gonna be very clunky. Also, I can die here. I think the dynamite gets these enemies, so... I guess that's all I gotta do. Okay, I think it did it, right? Is that it? Okay.
So far, so good. Now for the
I think so far has actually been anything but Gary Oldman, but okay.
This way, oh Mauve one.
This way? Oh, okay.
You have demonstrated the ability to control the clear. You have a strong
larger
but now it is time for you to learn to
dummies
unleash
with
its
your fire fury.
Is that not the Z button? What exactly am I missing out on here? I'm pressing Z. Oh, do I have to like fill that purple gauge or something like that? Maybe that's what's needed. Hold on. It is purple like the Z button, so who knows? Yeah, maybe these guys, yeah, it looks like they just keep coming until you get that charged. Alright, fair enough. Y'all notice that these dudes be dropping mini weights whenever you hit them? Look at all the cereal coming off. Yeah, okay, Z. The fucking doomsday bells noise. Holy shit.
You might have a chance against Sin.
I'm on fire right now. What the hell? Are we gonna have to watch this statue rise? Oh, that's exactly what we're gonna have to do. You guys having fun yet? You having fun? Oh boy, oh boy. Interesting choice to front load the padding. Ew.
So what's with the pool, big guy?
If you must know,
I always have fun on your streams. Thank you, Sir Kaboom. That's very nice. I like that you're saying it with a Panoots emote.
of others, and to see what's happening in places far, far away. I am one such dragon, and in this pool, the visions come forth.
Oh, really? Is that so? Okay, what am I thinking now? What am I thinking now? Okay, now.
Yeah, big mood, Gary Oldman.
Now.
I'm afraid it's not.
I like that it
that
just
easy.
completely stopped calling him Renatius now, and now I'm just calling him Gary Oldman.
Reflection and patience. What I do see in the pool of visions is that Voltaire, one of the Guardians, is being held on Dante's freezer. Spyro, while I look for details on the others, I want you to venture there and find out what you can.
Okay, so I think this does mark the end of World 1 at the very
Just
least.
look around. If you encounter Cinder,
From here on out, the tutorial should be pretty light,
ready to face
and the everything that we haven't been
Okay,
liking so
so
far
if people
should be
trying
pretty
to kill
light.
me, I
David
run,
Spade,
got it.
though,
But
that's only gonna double
how
down.
do we get there?
I'm glad you asked.
Why are you smiling? I don't like it.
Let me get this straight. You're saying that I can fly?
Maybe you've been hanging.
Was that
in
supposed to be a
those
wink?
too long, old man.
Okay, sure.
Fly, we all know that.
Yeah, a bit of fresh air might do you good. I've never flown in my life.
It's you that will be getting some fresh air, Spyro.
Some sick air!
Now, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and empty your mind. Yes, that's it. Now feel the power of your ancestors coursing through your body. In times of crisis, they will come to you and teach you.
I am having lots of
Never
fun.
knew you had.
Do you ever think about how you could be streaming Dance Dance Revolution Mario Mix instead of this?
Forget yourself. Only through forgetting will you remember what your ancient blood already knows.
Blood? Blood?
Fly.
Oh, that's cute. He looks like, you know, when you pick up a little puppy and they do the little paddle with their legs? He looks like that. That's very cute. He's too much of a coward for face cam. I've done the Labo streams. You can't say that. That said, you're not wrong. It's true, but you shouldn't say it. Oh, that's right. This game has flying sections. Yes, they were actually, like, flying to the next world. Did he have his eyes closed up until now?
Are you kidding? He's flying! Welcome to the club, big guy!
I'm sure you're a handsome boy. I'm sure too.
No,
Again,
smart Alex,
the Labo
flying
streams
club.
exist. You can just look at those if you're really that curious.
I could get used to this.
I found it funny how when the screen went black, you just put up Spyro taking a picture of his ass on the screen again. Yeah, that's what Femi meant when they said good timing. Oh, is it Star Fox controls? R to speed up and L to slow down. These are some very, like, smooth looking clouds, I don't know. Like this, as far as the poly count goes, it looks good for the GameCube. Press Y to shoot homing fireballs? Holy shit. Okay, oh, I see, there's only like so many you can use. Press A while holding left or right on the control stick to barrel roll. Holy shit, this is Star Fox. I would get the Conarian music, but I'm not going to. Also, what is this down here that I'm looking at? This crab in a cube? Why is there like a cube around it? I think that's just like an emulator glitch. Can I kill it? Jesus. I like kind of the call and response going with the, oh god. Now there's more Monkey. Oh my god. They're not firing fireballs, they're just shooting monkeys. Great. Oh, they did say that they're homing fireballs, so I guess that makes sense. Facecam would have been a funny Fortnite gag. Huh. Jesus. Yeah, very serious, thoughtful tone. Very edgy, very adult, very mature. Monkey. This is fucking ridiculous. Can I? Oh, this boat has a cube on it too. I kinda can't see past all this thick smoke. Also, I'm almost dead. I think I broke the boat though. Yeah, I guess I'll just like avoid the monkeys. Look at the amount of smoke that's on the screen right now. I can't even see anything. Right, we can barrel roll. I gotta remember I can do that. Oh, and there's a speed up button. Oh god. Excuse me? I think the music just like straight up stopped. I think it's gone. I mean, I'm sure if there was music, this would be like maybe a cool, exciting moment, but now it's kind of just... Did I break something? I think it is on, but maybe the audio mixing is just bad? Yeesh. Well, we survived, just barely. Oh no, it's not over yet. It's a full-out monkey assault! Okay, there we go. That was abrupt. Wow, you actually look like your avatar. Is that an unusual thing? Also, I think the third game was like a large majority of this. Yeah, so if I recall correctly, basically in the first two games, the flying sections looked like this. And then in the third game, they made flying just a regular part of Spyro's moveset. So it's kind of Breath of the Wild-y, where you can kind of just take flight anywhere you'd like. That's how I remember it being, at least, but I might be wrong on that.
With the machinery of war, soldiers and weapons frozen forever in the posture of destruction, you must find Voltaire. before he's lost forever.
I can't wait for this to cut to David Spade wisecracking over this hellscape of war.
Incoming!
That's gonna hurt. Nice landing, Ace.
Yeah.
Is
maybe
there
this
really a
flying
place
thing
called
for me.
Dante's Freezer? Yes, there is a place called Dante's Freezer.
Carrying all that weight. You know, throw a salad in every once in a while. You might be okay.
Yeah, I think I'll stick to the ground.
Good idea.
Can David Spade stop fat-shaming Spyro?
Exactly a friendly place, huh?
Wow, so at this point I'm just calling Gary Oldman and David
Well, I'm no
Spade's
hero like
characters
you.
by the
Maybe you
actors'
should
names.
Take that clearly marked path that leads to the interior.
It's very unusual for most avatars to look exactly like their creator. Is that a... did I make a mistake?
Is it weird that that blinked at me?
Just keep moving.
Ice Cube's alive!
Oh boy. Puke Spawn. That was actually the working title for this game. Yeah, so as you can see, like, these guys are, like, visually different, but the combat is no different. They're just the same guy, the same thing as the monkeys.
Why don't we use this thing to knock that bad boy down?
I knew I brought you along for a reason.
Did you? It wasn't Spyro's choice. David Spade kind of just insisted on it. Ambivalloid the Charmer. I feel like there's gotta be like some sort of dodge thing, because these guys are like landing hits a little more regularly now. Ooh! What was that? Oh, was that me? Because tapping Y fires like a... It does that, which is very, very ridiculous for tapping Y. Tap Y to launch the nukes. Oh, but there are monkeys here. But if the monkeys are here, then why bother making a palette swap of them that's functionally no different? Hit the trees to make snowballs fall down. Push them into the catapults to prepare them for firing. Oh, I see. Oh. Well, that's interesting. Frame rate's getting a little crusty here. Oh, okay, hit the... And by the way, you're a handsome boy. Thank you, I guess. Thrilling! Do I gotta launch another snowball now, or do I just kind of cheese my way past this? But David Spade did say we should follow the clearly marked path, so that's my guess. I think we just gotta grab another snowball. What did it hit the first time then, if not that? Unless it, like, weakened that structure? Oh, it's taking it apart bit by bit, I see. The snowballs in this game are really weird. They kind of like just magnetize to Spyro's nose. And they kind of just go where he goes. Which is nice, it just feels a little awkward though. Okay, that should do it.
That was a good idea. Glad I thought of it.
You? Glad you? No.
Collecting purple gems will give you fury energy. But if it's telling me about this now, then why even bother with the tutorial? Anyways, Abnut. Lizard Twister! Oh god. I don't like when these things get in groups like this. Just like, as far as the audio landscape it creates, it's very, very cursed. Monkey! Oh, but there's still this lab up here. Do I gotta do this? Well, no, I can't reach high enough. Oh, it kinda works. I think I can just go past though, right? Oh, I see. You gotta go up and around. Yo, this is just Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild just stole this. Holy shit. This game really would be improved by having the Bayonetta OST over it rather than this. Like, it does have that, like, nice sound to it, but it just doesn't... none of the melodies have really felt memorable yet. These are literally all the same skills that we learned in the tutorial, though. Why even do this? Also, oh, do I need to use snowballs? Is there a catapult here? Oh, there is. That ought to do it! Jesus Christ. I think I might turn the music down. I think the audio mixing has gotten a little bad again. Remember to press Z to use your fury if you are being overrun by Cinder's forces. Oh man, it's turning into a Chill's voice again. This is what happens when slow-crawling text comes along. There's no other way to read it. The last thing you would want in your Spyro game is repetitive combat, but as it turns out, that might be what you get. An anonymous developer posted anonymously to Sierra a game showcasing Spyro fighting the same enemies over the course of 8 hours. Oh, Jesus. Oh, more monkeys? Okay, great. I really was expecting a little more depth to be taught to me in the tutorial, but honestly, it feels like the intended... Like, you know, it feels like with games that have combat like this, there's like a lot of options, and then I just like make the choice to be a little bit spammy with it. But with this, it feels like it's like intentionally be just like mash X, and that's all there is to it, you know? Like, I might end up learning more later after each world. I think I remember something along the lines of that, like returning to that tutorial room between the worlds, but I might be wrong on that, I don't know. Also, what is... Ew! Ew! Look at that is a gross little stream right there. Yeah. So how do I would imagine that I would accomplish this by just... Oh, maybe I just have to break these and then do the shot. Can I just go up here? Oh, I can. That would help. This man's name is Ice Cannon. I don't believe it for a second. It's simple for the kids. Well, as a kid, it certainly was enough for me to beat it, but I mean, I don't know. At least have like the option of depth there, you know what I mean? It doesn't have to be this way just for accessibility's sake. I don't know. Spyro, what are you doing? You're walking away from that.
I sure hope so.
What do you mean you hope so?
What? Well, if it wasn't, it means there's more than one giant evil dragon around here.
Oh, yeah, I hope that was Cinder too.
Are we Donkey Kong now? I mean, they are monkeys when you think about it. Oh, not these lads. Thunderzap the Interred, of course. Oh, I have my Z power. I have that. I'm trying to like figure out how not to get hurt by these guys, because if there is one thing that these guys do better than the— what the fuck? Okay. But yeah, if there's one thing that these guys do better than the monkeys, it's actually dealing damage to me. And I'm not quite sure how to avoid it yet. Especially with this ice. So can these guys get knocked up into the air if they're always in the air? Yeah, I didn't think so. I guess I'll just try to take care of this guy before he takes care of me. I think that is the strategy that I employed the first time around anyways, so... Hey! Cut it out. He goes in like a full circle too, so you can't really just like avoid him as easily as I would like anyways. I don't know, Griffin being unable to play Baby Game is a very common element of these streams, so I can't tell at this point. Oof! Chill freeze. Guys, it is chills. Oh, there's the cannon. I was wondering. Can these monkeys not? Yeah, okay. Nimrod. Ghost Cutter. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. So I think I already got this with the first snowball, right? I don't have to repeat that like 4 more times like I did last time. I don't like the very realistic stabbing sounds it makes when Spyro gets pricked by something pointy. It feels like he really is being impaled, and I don't like to think about that. Oh, is this just like a dead end? I believe it is. Okay. Turning around then. Yeah, okay, there's a route this way. Unless, well, there's crystals here, so and a cutscene, so I'm assuming I haven't been here. Oh, not these lads. Excuse me?
Look out! Spyro, you okay, buddy?
Whoa! You have learned the electric stream breath. Press right on the D-pad to select the electricity element in the future. You can upgrade this breath further in the level up screen. Save the electricity guardian, Volteer, to be taught further electrical attacks. Guys, is Volteer going to be the yellow dude that we saw at the beginning? Because, you know, knowing this game, you know, Ignatius is red, so he's the fireman. Is the yellow dragon gonna be electricity? It fucking better be. We only saw like 2 seconds of that dude, but I love him. Who's which the greedy? Bone Ghoul the controller. At the very least, these names provide a little bit of entertainment while I'm just mashing X. I wonder if that's why they added this feature. It's like, well, the gameplay's not gonna keep anybody around. Let's add this name system. Mecha Spring the Undead! Yo, Springtron? Okay, it's time to get zapping. Y'all gotta cut this out. Oh, I keep pressing Y to do this instead of B. I'm like, why is this not happening? It's because I'm not pressing the right button. This dude's name is just Tower. Yeah, okay. Tower has logged in. Twist Gimmer! These names really never cease to impress, but considering this is only World 2, it might get old. From the looks of it, though, they do kind of have, like, different assets for each name, like... Spyro, can you, like, stop moaning for 1 second? They do have, like, different assets for each of the names in the worlds, from what I'm gathering. Because these sound more like warrior names, and the other ones sound like monkey names, if that makes sense. Anyways, you're doing slow-mo now, I guess. Can y'all stop? Cut it out! Yo, coin crash. Is that a new Bitcoin? At least they're upfront about the inevitability. Oh, I'm sorry, not a new Bitcoin, a new cryptocurrency. Before the Twitch heads have my head. So is this like gonna keep going, or is there something else I'm supposed to be doing here? Because I would not put it past this game to just have a section like this, where you just have to blast through like a needlessly huge amount of enemies, just like it's padding. Because, like, I learned an electricity ability, but, like, and do I just have to use it to get through this combat section, or is there something else I'm supposed to be doing right now that's enabled me to do? Browser. You mean, like, Mozilla? Hunger Trap? Dirt Horn? There could be spawners? I think they're just coming out of the tower. That doesn't look like something I can go into, but I can give it a shot. I mean, I'm getting a lot of gems from this, at least. Yeah, let me check the level up thing here. Ah. Oh, interesting. What's better than a firebomb explosion? An even bigger one. Press and hold A to upgrade this breath. Oh, I see. These are like separate gauges. Oh, I guess your pool of XP is this little pool in the corner here. Alright, fair enough. I kind of want to get to this one, though, again. And maybe some of this, I don't know. Oh, this one makes a different noise. Look at that. But it's not a full level up. Gibbous. Oh, Gibbous? Yo, Gibbous? Oh my, I see why there's an option for how often the slow-mo kicks in, because if you're going through like big groups of similar enemies like this, I can see why that would be a little grating with given enough time. Well, this is good though, because these gems fill that pool right back up. And then I can level up some more stuff. I don't know. Okay, this needs to... I gotta figure out... Oh, I need to use the snowball probably, dumbass. I don't even think that was necessary. I think I was ignoring something. Oh, dummy. You're just gonna fend these guys off while you carry the snowballs. Yeah, that makes more sense. I just didn't trust this game to not force something like this upon me. Okay, go Spyro, go Spyro, go Spyro, go! Yeah, looks like it's working. It's breaking down, slowly but surely. My will to live, that is. Oh, you can just, like, run dudes over with this thing. Snowball percent? Oh, I did it. Okay, so it's 3. Is there a bit that's just, like, floating up there? Okay, not anymore. Pubba the hidden. Yo, pub guy? Well, that seemed to be the last of it. What now? Okay, well, I definitely can't go in there, so... Do I just have to go past? Was taking down the tower not even necessary? Oh, Griffin. What have you done? Monkey! Get ready for that joke a million more times. God, I wish that were me. Ooh, gems at least. Oh god. I think this is the instance where it's actually forcing one of these segments on us. I'm already burnt out. I've already got nothing to lose, Spyro. Give it all you got. Oh, this lad too, I guess. Sure. Sure, why not? Yeah, I wish I was getting slammed by buff monkeys too. I was saying That I wish I was the monkeys being exploded, you idiot! Is this gonna end up being like a Spyro's asshole situation where chat initially assumes something horrible of me and then I have to prove otherwise? Or these are the skeleton dudes. Okay, because like when you do the strafe thing, right? Pressing A gives you like a bit of a dodge, but it kind of interrupts the combos, so... I guess that is the case in Bayonetta as well, but it's just like Spyro's is a lot slower than Bayonetta, so it's a little less fun. You can use that to stun them though, while you're getting this stuff. Now that's a strat. Yeah, see ya. Oh dear. Oh great, now there's two. Now we're back to our regular dynamic. I miss being insulted. Oh no. Well now who's horny on stream, Sir Kaboom? Not me. I think it wants me to use Whizball. I think it wants me to use like that big special now, but I guess. Fuck it. I can't even use it. I'm pressing Z. I wonder why I can't use it. That's so weird. I'll just fucking do this. Who cares? And I don't care anymore. I feel like doing that to both of them at once might have been a worse idea. I might like try to take care of this dude first and then breaking the other dude's armor, because if I... Yeah, well now, because these are like the harder versions, and now I've got two of them. I've got to deal with two of them at the same time. Oh, this might be my first death if I don't figure out how to do the special. What if I switch to fire and then do that? Oh, there it goes. Maybe each like special just like works differently. I don't know. It really didn't do that much, but maybe that's like a... Oh. Jesus Christ. Well, it works. This is kind of reminding me of Legacy of Kain. Legacy of what now? Legacy of who now? Monkey. This type of game is very popular in the early 2000s. Cult classic game? Oh, I'm dead! You didn't have to make a noise like that when that happened, but okay. It's but people swear by its story and gameplay. Oh, if only I could say the same for this game. Cause this game's got neither, baby. It's got monkeys, though. Does your game have monkeys? I don't think so. Well, off I go, I guess. I think it does actually? Oh, well then. I guess I am the fool. I guess I have been memed. Excuse me? Uh-oh. I feel like this game, like, obviously it has like a lot of cutscenes, but I feel like there's just like some times where like it'll play a cutscene to establish like the specific circumstances of how some of these battles come to be. Like, oh, enemies drop on the bridge, or there's enemies jumping out of the trees, or there's enemies like, you know what I mean? It's like, okay, it's still the same uninteresting battles no matter what. So it feels like when you put those cutscenes before it, it's like, okay, whatever. Maybe don't do that so I can get this over with faster. Anyways, this dude's a battle maker. I thought there was one more guy behind me there, but I guess not. Like cutscenes that don't need to exist? Yeah, you know? Like, this game already had a couple of pacing issues, at least in the first world, from what I can tell, and that certainly doesn't help. That's a very valid thing that you can do. Oh, okay. Excuse me? Can I have my camera back? Oh! Spyro, get out of there! Wait, where'd my charge go? Oh, I thought I had to, like, get out of the cave, but I guess it just stopped partway through. It's a really big problem with AAA games, and it's only getting worse. I don't know. Maybe I don't play too many AAA games, but I feel like with this game it's a particular issue. I don't know. Can you like maybe list some examples of games that do that? It's the reason I don't play AAA games. What do you mean by this? Oh god, okay, I guess I'm not going that way, or that way, Jesus Christ. This is ridiculous. Look how many monkeys there are. I think the performance of this game was just measured by monkeys on the screen. Boss, this part of the game is boring, we need to do something about it. Well, how many monkeys on screen are there? I don't know, like 3? Put 12. Panther Dreamer! Okay. Man, and I thought the tutorial with Ignatius was tedious. Wait, is it Ignatius or Ignitus? I don't fucking care, it's Gary Oldman either way, baby. So in the AAA industry, there's this idea that cutscenes need to exist to tell a story or fill in a gap. But this whole idea of games is to tell a story through mechanics. Well, that's not quite what I know what you mean, Circaboom, but that wasn't exactly what I was getting at with... I mean, this game definitely is like a little slow with the amount of cutscenes that are in this, but I'm talking about stuff like this, like the cutscenes that's going on right now, where control is... Jesus Christ. Where control is like specifically wrenched away from the player just to show like a camera panning and an enemy walking into the room. Just stuff like that, it feels like happens a little too frequently for my liking. Anyways, Kill Dream the Fallen. Oh, am I dead again? Yeah, okay. Oh, that's just padding. Well, I don't like it. Get it out of here.
It's okay. We can try again.
At least Spyro's like being very positive and reassuring about it. It's okay, we can try again. Did this door not open, or do I just... I can do this. Am I supposed to do this? I guess so. Weird. Oof! Okay, lesson learned. So only like a short zap, right? Or... This guy keeps fucking... What do I do about this? Maybe like using the fire for this one is better, because if you... Oh, that's why you use Y. Y has like the little... You tap it once and then it shoots out a big thing. But the electricity thing just has no equivalent. That's all. Yeesh, okay. I'd kind of be interested in hearing about one of the devs talk about why they did it this way. I'd be interested in hearing one of the devs talk about anything regarding this game. I could rant for hours about the game industry and game design. It's like my trigger. Jesus. I hit so many enemies at once, the little name indicator just like cycled through like so many at once. Well, it seems like this move is like the best approach for these guys. Because close range certainly doesn't work as well, that's for sure. Yeah! Unfortunately, I am out of Y button presses. The Legend of Spyro done in 0 Y presses. 0.5 actually. Yeah, okay, Crystal Vault the Ghoul. Sonic the Hedgehog. Because sometimes they do it because of technical constraints, and other times it's just because that's how that was done in the era. Guys, do you think this stream is big enough where we could actually, like, have somebody from chat figure out? Well, let's see. When the credits come along, we'll keep an eye out for who is responsible for this, and we'll see if we can get in touch with them, and we'll see. We'll figure it out. We'll learn. It doesn't feel like technical constraints to me, though. Because sometimes, you know, there are instances where it'll play, like, a video of the game, so we can do, like, some post stuff easier. Wet Fury, huh? Like that one cutscene where it was showing, like, the slideshow of, like, the illustrations and whatever. That looked pre-rendered to me because it seemed to be, like, a video that was, like, prepared on its own. To, like, just, I don't know, save on resources. Maybe the GameCube can't do that too well. Oh boy. And I thought handling 2 of these things was tough. Well, let me just do this. I mean, it's big enough for small indie devs. I guess so. Oh god, this was a very unwise decision, Griffin. And did I go back and break all of these things already? Oh no, I don't think I can. I gotta just work with what I've got now. Fucking blaze mine the freezer. Oh no, wait, there's a couple of crystals here I can use. Whoa, excuse me? Okay, never mind. That's a one-hit kill then.
Let's keep trying.
Let's keep trying. I like his positivity. Spyro's so nice, guys. But Spyro is a friend. Oh dear. Yeah, the camera's really not helping here. Like, there is that ZL, I mean, just regular L. I mean, real GameCube. There is, that strafe lock or whatever, but it's nowhere near as functional as, like, traditional, Zelda targeting. So it's a little bit, you know, it doesn't help the camera as much as it would in a Zelda game. Like I said this earlier, that you have to be very manual with the camera. Like, that remains to be the case, even though I've learned a little bit more about the controls. Oh no, chase sequence here? Okay. You see, like, stuff like these tunnels are definitely a measure to just, like, unload previous areas and load in new areas. That seems like a thing that they had to do just because of the limitations. Camera things, I do not think so. I think one of the coolest things devs can do is do playthroughs of their games. Deus Ex guys and the Conquer devs did that. Oh, you mean like Butch Hartman playing through the video game tie-ins of his cartoons? Yeah, it's great. You see, I think anybody who's familiar with Butch Hartman's work really understands that you've always been able to see Christ in his Let's Plays. Yo, can this dude, like, not? Oh yeah, let me just do this. This works too. Jackal Quester. Jackal Quester. I think that's perhaps my favorite last name yet. Yeah, this seems a lot easier than knocking the dynamite back, because that doesn't seem to be a winning strategy so far. Monkey. I really liked that tweet of inflated pregnant Cosmo next to him saying that. No, you did not hear Dragon Quest. Oh, hello. Hello, Rana Roottooth. Yo, does he just have like a teddy bear as like a shoulder pad? Okay, that's good. I'll give him that. Oh, I guess I'm dead. I got knocked back into the thing and now I am dead. Can you play the Monster House GameCube tie-in next? Since you're playing these types of games. Listen, It's. You accusing this game of being a movie tie-in and this game actually being a movie tie-in are two very different things. That said, I did actually rent the Monster House game from, I don't know, what was it? I rented it from someplace, but rentals aren't a thing anymore, so I forget what it was called. The Movie Gallery, that's what it was. It was like a chain, but, you know, Blockbuster. Yeah, I don't remember anybody saying Dragon Quest, though, Circaboom. I haven't played any of those either, but that's also kind of one of those situations where it's like, because I have no interest in those games, you know? So I don't think we'll see any one of those ever, if not... we won't see any of those for a long time, if not ever. If ever... I feel like this is getting into a situation towards the beginning where I get stuck on a phrase and then I lose my train of thought for the next 5 minutes. Trying to piece together what my life was prior to that moment. Galaxy Movie Gallery? Yeah, that's actually where, our... Did a dude die up there for no reason? That's actually where the Donkey Kong Reanimated project is going to end up being published. That's where we're taking it. That's where we're going to the big time. That's where we're going direct to video. Why are some of these dudes just dying? Dudes be dying, I guess. I wonder how far in we are into this world. I feel like we're coming up on a point where I should probably switch games, but like... How far in are we, exactly? Can this fence maybe... Thank you. Can I please? Thank you. Like, honestly, how many of these battles can you really skip, I wonder? Because half the time I end up, like, just moving along and then being like, oh, there was, like, a door here that was open the whole time. Like, I wonder how far I can go and just get away with this. Like, I guess you miss out on opportunities to level up, but at the same time, I don't really care that much. They still put these crystals around, which do give you, like, the same stuff, so... It's not all impossible. Like, look at that! Imagine how much time I would have spent fighting those guys, but you don't even have to. It's not even necessary. It's all just a distraction. Monkey! I'm sorry, was one of these guys' names Cave Jewel? I thought it was Love Jewel, but that's still pretty good. Stream a black screen and pretend you're playing a game. That'll show them. Oh, you mean like this? Yeah, I can do that. Oh, wait, I see. That suggestion was made because of earlier things that were said in chat. Why haven't you streamed commentary on like movies and stuff, like the Sonic OVA movie kind of stuff? Yeah, because Twitch doesn't allow it, which is why people say the black screen. That said, I have not watched the Sonic OVA still yet. That could be something. But I don't know if you could do like, you know, people do all the time like, oh, the reaction to the latest Marvel movie trailer, or you know, whatever. But I don't think you could do just post-reaction videos like that to full movies. I don't think you could get away with that on Twitch or YouTube quite as easily, because, you know, copyright be a thing. Yeah, Twitch used to be really strict on only games. They've been more lax, but are still strict to avoid dealing with copyright stuff. Yeah, that's the vibe that I've gotten too. Because I know I've heard about other Twitch streamers doing that, but I don't know. Either way, like, the situation is that I just don't have that kind of interest in it, so... I can't see that it being a thing that'll do. I think at most, probably just the same kind of like Nintendo Direct style reactions. At most. You could do commentary and have people find a copy of the movie on their own. I guess that's a thing as well, which I've also heard of. But again, like, I don't know. That's pretty, like, outside of what I want to do with these streams, so... Monkey. Can you watch one of Twitch's anime streams and react to that stream on stream? Because you'd hate it, but I love to watch that. Listen, I already have enough on my plate here in terms of... What the hell is a Dreadwing? What did I just do? Guys, there was an icon on the memory card. I'm very nervous. Yeah, let me see how long I've been... yeah, okay, we're still under 2 hours. Oh god. Well, that could have gone poorly. Jesus. I think you're supposed to, like, make your way across this rubble, but that is certainly not what I did. Oh my god. The audio mixing on this is so ridiculous! Oh wait, those weren't even filled with monkeys. Wait, is that because it's like a barrel of monkeys? Is that the joke that they're trying to go for there? Yeah, okay. Eh? Monkey. I'm honestly just trying to keep... Oh my god! Oh, so this is what these things are? They made like a very upsetting scream. Ugh. Thanks, I hate it. That's like not even... That's like not even like a spooky, scary creature scream. That's just like a... Like a Yoshi scream. Diddy Kong? Is that you? I really don't like that. Don't like that. Yeah, okay, hi, Snake. Oh, did this dude just fall? I'm trying to do not that. Oh no, not two of them! Oh no. I'd really rather not. All I'm seeing is just like my vision's obscured by these fiery explosions and then these Diddy Kong screams. Why would you do this, DK? Well, this is cursed. Alright, see ya. Well, where exactly am I supposed to be going here? Because there's... Oh my god. I get the very upsetting feeling that I have no choice but to do this sequence. This one sequence I can't quite easily skip. Unifex? Sounds like a medication, not a monkey. Ask your doctor if Unifex is right for you. Riflebill also kind of sounds like that. Ask your doctor if Riflebill is right for you. Is that the territory we're in now with these names? Great. Great! Oh my god. This is a fuck house! Can this, like, stop, maybe? I know what'll solve the problem with the combat in this game being repetitive and uninteresting. Making sure there's lots and lots and lots of it. I mean, the platform is, like, not that bad. They probably could have put, like, maybe a little more focus onto it. I don't know, I think the double jump followed by the glide thing is pretty compelling. Compelling enough, at least, for the kind of game this is. You know what I mean, though? It feels like they didn't have to fall back on this, like, as much as they did. I hate those screams. Oh, how do you think I feel? I'm burdened not only with hearing it, but having no choice but to burden you with it. So it's like, doubly so. It's like, the knowledge of just you getting sick versus the knowledge of you getting sick and then knowing that you got somebody else sick, you know what I mean? Like, one of those things is worse than the other. Can this guy, like, not? Oh, please don't tell me there's more. This is ridiculous! Like, that one sequence I ran into earlier where I was, like, just confused about where I was supposed to go and what I was supposed to do was, like, of course not. That was just a mistake on my part. They wouldn't possibly put in something like this for real, but then they did! I wonder how far into this I am then. Unless maybe I am misunderstanding something again? But again, I do not put it past this game to have as much padding as this. I'm hoping that, like, this is maybe the last group here, but that ends up being what I hope every single time, so who knows what the real situation is. I'm, like, actually having an anxiety attack with these screams. But I'm sure they are, too. I guess they call them Dreadwings because you dread their appearances. Oh my god. It's especially, like, one is bad enough, you know, but there's, like, multiple of these now. There's gotta be something else that I'm missing. Do I just go? Something's gotta be wrong here. Yeah, I can't cross that. There's nothing over that way. I don't know, maybe if there was like some funky bass piano, and maybe if Spyro had like guns on his feet, then maybe I could tolerate this, but this is like a little bit... Especially because there's only like so much to Spyro's moveset, so you kind of like run out of ways to shake things up. Even if you try to make the combat more interesting on your end, it really doesn't provide you with the tools to do so. I'm seeing more like fly in though. This is my concern. Well, I don't know where else I'm supposed to go, so I guess I'll keep doing this. I hope this is what I'm supposed to do, but... I'm not sure what the worst situation is. Is that none of this is necessary and I can just move on to somewhere else and I'm not seeing it? Or this is necessary and there's just more to do. Spyro, please. Spyro, I'm begging you. Oh, I'm like almost dead. I want to focus on these monkeys first things first. Ugh. Please, I better not have to start all of that over.
Ready?
No, it looks like the exact same group of enemies I was at. I guess there's just like no penalty for it, sure. Fine by me, holy shit, that's not bad at all. Just try jumping the gap anyways. Anything is better than these screams. Well, usually when you're down to like one enemy left, you'll usually see like some more on the horizon, but maybe I was right about this being like the last thing to deal with. Wait? That was necessary? Yeah, that's a mood.
This way, genius. Hey, Spot. Oh, check this out. Echo!
Alexa? Is that her?
Alright, my turn. Hello!
Hello?
Who's the genius now?
That was like 10 minutes of fighting. I can't believe that's what you were actually supposed to do. Me too, man. Monkey. I guess more of this now. Great. This better not be like another like section that's like as bad as what we just did, because if so, I'm gonna be very upset. Griffin's about to have a bit of a gripe. No, it looks like we can just kind of keep moving on. Okay. If my memory serves me correctly, the boss in this world is like in an ice cave, so I think we are coming up on the end of this world. Oh yeah, it's right over here, right? Let's see. Okay, kids. Let's see.
Hey, that's him. We did it. Bye.
I don't like this.
Oh, wait, it is this dude, but he's dead.
What part was easy? Getting chased by frozen madmen and
Uh-oh.
gorillas?
Sparks.
Is that what I think it is?
Uh-oh.
Ah!
Incredible performance, David Spade. It's hard to tell if he's like going for a deadpan thing sometimes, or if he's just he just doesn't give a shit. Did this game come out after the other ones? So the way the release for the these are. I'm sorry. Can you make that sound again? Oh, these are some good sounds. Some good audio design. Oh, can I not? I guess not. You just got an invincibility period, I guess. Oh my god, I hate these noises already. And I thought the screams were bad. Yikes. Now though, so there were the first 3 Spyro games on the PlayStation, right? The original PlayStation. And then I think some other spin-off stuff after they sold the property. And then that was like immediately poorly received, if I also recall correctly. Half of this shit is just like me trying to recount what Spyro fans say about the series, because again, this is my first foray into Spyro. So after they fucked it up, as soon as they sold the IP, they tried to do like a reboot of it, and that's what this is. This is the first in a reboot trilogy. I don't know, I feel like, I probably should just take fire with me, that's all. Don't these things, yeah, they drop crystals. I was just wondering. Well, that's handy. Yeah, this like melts instantly. There we go. I don't know, I was trying to use electricity against the ice guy when I had fire. Maybe let's pick this up though. This dude just making the same 2 sounds. That does kind of describe every enemy in this game though, doesn't it? Ugh, this could go Ari. Did I say I meant Ari? Ari. You know it's that time of day when I start saying shit like Ari. Oh no! Let me put my wiki cap on. This was 2006, and then there was a game every year after that. They also made a lot of bad traditional Spyro games after the original trilogy. Yeah, that's kind of like the in-between period that I was talking about between the original games and the reboot. That's what I recall happening.
I better be a bit more careful.
Good advice, Spyro. But whether or not I'll take it remains to be seen. Yeah, okay. At least this dude is easier to dodge than the other skeleton lads from earlier. Although I don't know if praising this game for having the boss be easier than some of the regular enemies is necessarily a good thing. Ooh. Okay, so I've got to be at least a little bit careful. I can't just spam it that much. Look out, world! Elijah Wood, what are you doing, buddy? I might try to like put some distance here so I can, yeah, break some of these things before going back after him, because I could use some health. Okay, there we go. Oh, why don't I just use the Y? That way I can have long-range and fire. And it works while the shield's going. Kind of. Not really. Stellar audio mixing, as always. This is fucking ridiculous. Guys, you can't just say things like Spyro Orange and Crash Purple because I won't be able to tell if those are real or not. Did I do it? Mod, did I do it right? So Griffin, have you played Crash Bandicoot and Jak and Daxter? No, but again, that's pretty much because I have no interest in those series. Spyro is dead. Oh, he's like limping now. This just feels sad. I would like some... Yeah, okay, there we go. Some pickups. Because I'm all out of magic, baby. And so is this game. Oh! Oh, ew. That's an interesting way to convey frozenness. He's got like a bunch of shit sticking out of him. I love this flattened Spyro. Looking like a goddamn sea cucumber. They're GBA games. I would give the Crash Insane trilogy a shot at least. I heard that didn't like age very well. Like they did some weird stuff with the collision and actually made it control worse than the PS1 game. I don't know. I am a thought for platformers, but that just doesn't seem like my kind of platformer, you know? I've never played Crash, but it looks fun enough to give you a try. To give it a try. I'm glad somebody thinks so. I'm sure that is how that series is done, as well as it has, but I don't know. I don't feel it. Well, with the power of ROMs, what do you got to lose? Well, with the power of Mac, what do I have to gain? Oh, it is this dude.
Thank you.
Spyro.
A purple dragon named Spyro. Amazing. Of course, there were unsubstantiated rumors of a purple dragon countless generations ago, but most considered a hearsay. Gossip, legend. It's hard to believe, difficult to fathom, amazing to comprehend.
No wonder they gagged this guy.
So much time has passed, so many things have been learned, and now here he is standing right before me.
Excuse me, Mr. Vault.
What is it?
Sir, shouldn't we get going?
Oh, of course. But where to?
Well, back to the temple.
A friend of yours is waiting?
Ignitus?
Okay, well at
Yes,
least the name's
Ignitus.
confirmed. It's
Of course, once you've got
Ignitus.
many hypotheses to pose,
Yeah, okay. It's amazing how this game manages to keep adding more and more to infuriate me.
Yes, Voltaire. It's good to see you as well.
The shadows were off, but nothing major. Apparently that's... I did like some research while I was trying to get this game running. And apparently that's just like a common problem with how this game runs.
oh, it's hard to be absolutely sure, Ignitus. But it seems she was using me as some sort of suspended organic power source.
Huh?
She was using him as a battery.
Why didn't he just say so?
Not only that, she also left with a glowing yellow
The lightning dragon talks fast, ha 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 ha. Well, it's annoying now, but at the same time, he did give us that magnificent introduction at the very beginning of the game, so I hesitate to...
rescue the other guardians before Cinder can power.
The speed of the way this new dude talks really makes the slowness of Gary Oldman, like, really apparent.
Recently acquired electricity-based exhalation device.
What?
Well, he says he'd like to teach me some things about that electricity breath.
Oi, why didn't you just say so?
I think David Spade's frustration is very synonymous with it. Oh, hey guys, let's look in the pool. Let's see what visions we can see today. Oh, there are dark times ahead indeed. Alright, that's actually... Enable autosave. Was it disabled before? Enable autosave. What? Why does enable autosave lead me to just the normal save screen? Okay, sure. But yeah, let's save. Weird. Anyways, let's maybe do this and then switch games. Oh, okay. Or not. Oh, I see. So these are like the specials, but you don't get those until you like learn them? That's why pressing Z earlier wasn't doing anything. I guess I'll focus leveling up on this, I guess. Can I get to this? Thank you. Wow. Alright, let's maybe autosave one more time. There we go. I can't even stick around for the good game because I haven't played it yet, and I want to get the 3DS version. Well, Spyro actually ran a little long for tonight, so I'm actually, like, looking at, like... I might save that for another time, actually. Maybe just Spyro tonight? Woolly World will still... Maybe I'll put Woolly World off. I know I said I was gonna do it tonight, but, like... Not even just, like, save it for another night, but just, like, save it in general. Because that feels like the kind of thing that still might get a Switch port, and if it does, I might want to stream that instead. I don't know. We'll see if they announce it by tomorrow. I guess in that case, that was Spyro for tonight. Yeah, no, I think it's too late to start another game at this point. But thank you for watching. If you enjoyed what you saw, you can follow me here on Twitch or on YouTube at The Full Galaxy, where all the VODs are, plus highlights and more. You can also check me out. You can also subscribe to me here on Twitch, and you can also check out my Twitter, Tumblr, and Discord, where there are all sorts of channels for you guys to hang out in, both on and off stream. And if any of that interests you, then you can check it out in the Twitch cards below if you're watching this live, or in the YouTube description. Oh, those are very good emotes, Circaboon. Or in the YouTube description if you're watching the VODs. I think since it got a 3DS port, it won't get a Switch port, especially with the new Yoshi game. Fair point, and that's the line of thinking that I went down too. But then I thought, you know, Hyrule Warriors got Wii U, 3DS, and Switch, so it's not entirely unlikely. I don't know, the Yoshi game's just been delayed to like a nebulous date, so they could try to cram it in before the new one comes out. Who knows? I don't know. I might wait on that one a little longer, but we'll see. We'll see. So I guess tomorrow I'll be back with this in 3D World? 3D World and something else? I don't know. We'll see. We'll find out tomorrow. So with that, thanks for stopping by, everybody, and you guys have a good night. Good night.